Hi, YouTube. I hope you're doing good. I'm doing okay. I had some cleaning to do yesterday and some company in the evening, so I had a not real busy day, but it was okay. But yeah, um, just I have a lot of stuff on my mind, but I'll just start with a couple things that I'm thinking about this things going on in the world as far as um the Russian and Ukraine's and NATO and all that's going on. One thing that I'll speak briefly on a couple issues, but Lionel Nation is an excellent media commentator and historian and theologian too, because he was raised in a Jesuit school. He doesn't he said what how does he say it he like not divorced himself from the Catholic or did something, raised like that. But anyway, my point being is I'm going to put a link to a video that he did today, and he'll be able to explain the history of NATO and different things with dates and off the top of his head pretty much better than I can. And give you things in history of why what's going on with everybody in the world from actually living through it too and being in the political and he's an attorney and he's been connected with the media as far as like on RT America and different as a media analyst, and he's an attorney also. Yeah, I said that. But anyway, and a bunch more things. He's talented, but he knows what's up, and I couldn't cover it better than him, is my point. So I'll put it in his hands after I tell you one thing. Um, I know Russia wants to make the Ukraine let water flow to Chimera. So that kind of is an issue that points towards who's good or bad, right? But one thing I can tell you is when they don't want another human being to have water, there's something horribly wrong with that, period. So, without anything else going on in the world, just that issue alone is a very important thing. You know, just thought I'd throw that in there. That's part of one of Putin's demands. So, along from calling Chimera a state, along with Ukraine dropping NATO. So, um, those those are some key points, you know. But anyway, so Lionel will cover a lot more in depth on some of those things. Really easy half-hour video, just a daily briefing, but really, really what done well. Um, then see, yeah, and I was thinking, so the far left in my government is telling me they don't want me to own a assault rifle or even a gun, but I have to pay, and my people in the United States, just like me and our families, have to pay for another person relatively my age or your age, say another average 40, 50, 20, 30, 40, 50 year old, whoever, same person over on the other side of the world can have a gun your government tells you you can't have, just in case the same thing were to happen to us. So we're supposed to give up our rights that our forefathers signed into the Constitution to keep us safe from our government becoming too tyrannical and taking our rights to bear arms away. but I'm supposed to pay so somebody else in another country can do what I'm not allowed to do. No, I don't think so. What do you folks think? Sounds and to go on top of it, that we're supposed to pay for our National Guard to even be around the White House with the convoy coming up. The White House isn't part of the United States, and the National Guard is the United States entity. It does not belong to the District of Columbia. It has no business there. Um, that's the law. I'm just talking about sub-statutes in constitutions that people don't know about. You like another one is that attorneys cannot be a part of the um, government. Did you know that? It's supposed to be governed by our peers. So, our peers, if we're making the world go around, say like somebody like Trump, he wasn't an attorney, he was a businessman. And the United States is a corporation. Trump knows that. And a lot of what we spend is spent on subs, contracting entities to do things for us. Well, I'm all for getting rid of a lot of that because it's wasted money, and Trump knew that too, because he would run it as a business for the people, and they didn't want to see that. You know, they wanted control of everybody's everything, and that's what they're fighting for. And that's why we're fighting back, and we need to share all the information we can, share it out as far as you can get it. We got to do this for ourselves and our future. That's a fact. So, yeah. I'm a little hot under the collar. No collar, but not nah, I'm not even mad. I'm a little hyper though. I tried to talk to my birth mother this morning, and she knows I have chronic things going on and I don't work. But one of the stipulations of her talking to me was that I buy her flowers and chocolate and apologize. She's not getting an apology because I told her I still have her real cold. Well, they were more than cold, flat out lying messages. And I said, if we can't meet in the middle, eh, then she just like bye, and I laughed at her. It's like, you think you can buy me, throwing me away? Whatever. She was on my son's post. I thought, hey, I'll give it a try for family, see where this goes, like I didn't know. Yeah. So anyway, I better just calm down with what actually no, I just told her, um called her a beautiful old bat, and sent a couple posts of heartfelt things that weren't mean, and just let it go. you know. So anyway, no, you ain't getting flowers and you ain't getting chocolate and you're not getting an apology. If I were in the wrong about something, but I don't lie, and I can prove that you did, and I can prove that you ignored even what I asked you. Doug knew the things I told you before I came down there, that I had had a stroke and I had chronic illnesses going on. You watched me take my medication and asked me what they were for. I had them through what do you call it when you go in the airport and you got to show them all the stuff you got on you. I got my proof documented, like I have to do that with my own blood. So yeah, Bai is right. Then I have a kid that won't even talk to me because I'm like, I yelled it into the phone. No, I'm not going to be a co-signer on some furniture. I'm thinking go get a blow up bed like I've got one, and I'm not using it personally, but I have a used bed, and we do, but you can buy a blow up bed and a blanket, or sheets, and uh or a what do you call it, sleeping bag and a pillow. There's your bed. And get one of them fold up chairs with the um thing standing and cup holder, and live your own life, because last time that stuff happened to me, sorry about the tangent, people, but life is life. I had some woman calling me more than once through these type of things, like this is his address he put here, and like basically, where do you want us to send the bill, and like you co-signed on here, and I'm like, enough of this crap. Than to have people hating on me because I don't send money to his girlfriend to help get him out of jail. It's like, these people, you're whack. That's what I'm trying to say. Anybody have that type of thing in their life? Raise your hand. I know you're there. I, I feel ya. So it's just me, Barb, talking about it on here. So no worries. It's not like you're spewing at your kid. I'm just spewing at mine, you know. So he can feel me. It's like, all right, play the game. When somebody has had enough of somebody else's, and they stand up for themselves, and then the perpetrator is real quiet, like it's either out of shame or some kind of punishment, or both, who knows. you know I call it the retard train. Woo woo, all aboard. Get on that train. Follow those trains. Got some train tracks? Bet you do. So, anyway. Okay, I'll be nice now, I think. Yeah, I had a pretty nice evening. If my friends are watching, hey, that was really special. And yeah, I was gonna name my daughter, if I had one, Tara, like terra firma and kind of terrible, and Sarah after my dad's mom. And I met a Sarah last night. So, yeah, it was nice. Cool. So, anyway, yeah, some good things going on in life, and some, like, not so. But, that's the way it is. So, yeah, I'm going to leave a link for Lionel. Um, Probably, I don't know that let me see. I'll give it one more run over in my mind as far as politics, or God my heart, or whatever, or God your heart, or yeah, maybe I can say something on that. Just a second. No, I didn't tell you. I will tell you. There was a post like, I feel sorry for you if you skip this, and I'm praying for my family and friends. I would say friends and family, but for 2022, well, I put like on top, don't be sorry. Some people are like, maybe tired, or um what did I say? Um Insulted, or I had something before insulted, though. It was tired, or well, it's like they're a pushy post. It's like the god of force, like, or, and I put, or people don't love other people, you know, or like they're assuming you don't have God in your heart if you don't sign that post and share it, or something like that. It's like, that's a little bold, you know. Um, there would be other ways to word it that wouldn't be forceful. Not, I'm sorry for you if you don't say you love God right now. You know, be like, maybe I was going to read the next post and God already knows I love him, you know, and you're assuming I don't. So you see what I mean? So, yeah. So, yeah, I don't really like them type of things. So I wrote a paragraph explaining it and put it on top, sent it around, you know. I didn't go into the friends and the family thing or the amen thing. These ignorant people that don't want to learn, don't seem to want to learn. There's nothing you can do about it. I just really found that out. If God gives them the instinct to learn, but I think it's something you're born with. I heard a friend of mine was called not a good detective, and that he accused people righteously or whatever, and that's a bag of bullshit right there, because I don't listen to people that don't have it together under God. So yeah, it's like whatever. Some of you know I'm talking about Robin's Hood, you know, channel. So, and Stephen James Deshawn, an Illuminati baby, you know, one of them, not a very nice one. You know, if you gotta, like when you're listening to somebody, if you feel like you're being attacked constantly, like, and this, and God said this and that, and blah, 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 and blah, 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 you know, turn it off already, you know. It's like if we can't strive to be a little kinder when we're speaking to our fellow human beings, zip it, you know, for real. I mean, I'll go off on rants when it is truly justified, but you just don't talk to people like that. You don't talk down to people if you're trying to reach them with God in your heart, you know? It's like, and you say you really care about people. That's a person literally that calls themselves to Christ in different videos. Stephen James Deshawn has indicated in different, and then first he's the lion from the tribe of Judah, or he didn't say that at first. He tried to indicate that he was the tribe of Dan, and because that's a lost tribe. Those are the ones that God takes out of captivity and puts back in Israel, you know, ethereally is what's going on. So you can't fake that. That is what it is, you know. Oh yeah, there's another post too. I called Israel con artist alert, that they're getting money from people and they're not the lost tribes, and they're basically occupying an area that doesn't belong to them. And uh, I called them Babylon, and I told them that, let's see, God's true lost tribes, uh, how do I word that? That everybody's God's people, not just them, and that basically they it's not their land, you know, and they aren't the chosen. I told them that the very elect will know, and that's all that matters. So people can keep playing their games for only so long, but the ones that know and are really standing up for the truth and helping each other, we're smarter, we're wiser, and we got to share this information with each other. All their bag of tricks. You got a trick you know that they do, speak up about it, you know, nail them with it, you know. And then once everybody knows a magician's tricks, you're not surprised anymore. you know. It's kind of like loving a narcissist. You know that they're going to let you down because they're so self centered. But, you can hope for the best with God in their hearts. And you can even reach out. And I was reading a meme that was, I think Henry Wordsworth Longfellow. I had a little cat I named Longfellow. Um, well, anyway, uh, that no affection is wasted. No affection is ever wasted. And like they said, that hit me. These people that hit you, huh? And you really know what that's like, eh? Alrighty then. I don't believe you. Some of you might. My friends do. You know what that's like. Yeah. Because no good person will go unpunished, you know? Well, I'm going to upload this. I'm going to get that link on there. It's like understanding this mess in 3 easy steps. Lionel explains it well. So I love you all. Thank you for joining me. Peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA. Have a good night or day wherever you're at.